Hello, homeowners. It may not have dawned on you that you have a killer cleaning and problem-solving product right under the kitchen sink. So I want to highlight for you some really great uses for Dawn all around the house, from the laundry to the toolbox. But I also want to point out a few places you should not use Dawn so you don't cause another problem. Listen, I'm here to save you money, stress, and time. That is the whole point of HipChicks. Head on over to our website, DIYHIPChicks.com, and sign up for the newsletter. I'm going to send you on a little scavenger hunt around your house to make sure you understand how it works, and then you're going to learn about some of the new classes. I have a new class coming February 1st. It is called Nailed It. It is live over Zoom. So you'll be learning with me live for 5 weeks. So check that out. Now let's dive into the do's and don'ts of using Dawn around the house. The number one place to try Dawn dish soap is in the toilet. If you have a toilet clog and you're hesitant to go plunging because it makes a big mess, right? And it splashes everywhere. Take a cup of Dawn, pour it into the toilet bowl, let it sit for about 30 minutes. It'll work its way down, and then come along with a bucket of warm water, not hot, but warm water, and pour it in. Gravity feed will push the water and the Dawn down into the sewer line. This will often clear the clog. You don't even have to plunge. But if you do want to plunge after, make sure you've given it that 30 minutes, because if you plunge right away, you'll have nothing but a big pile of skanky bubbles. Use Dawn to clean your dirty tools. Over time, we can get a lot of grease and grime build up on our hand tools. So it is a great way to get a toothbrush and some Dawn and scrub in there. When you are done getting rid of the grease and grime, if you still have some rust that is left behind, CLR would be the go-to product in that case. Time to clean the jewelry. Our jewelry takes a beating, especially if we are doing a lot of cooking. We get slime and build up underneath our diamonds and into our settings. So a little bit of Dawn and rubbing alcohol in a dish with a gentle toothbrush, you'll get your jewelry cleaned in no time. So we think of Dawn for our dish detergent, but you can also use it as a pre-wash laundry detergent. Now you're not going to fill up your whole laundry tub, but this is perfect for all of your greasy stains because its whole purpose is to break up grease. So get a little toothbrush with a little Dawn and dilute it in a cup and scrub out any of the fat, oil, butter, all of those things that are grease-based that get them out of your clothes. How about Dawn in the shower? You can use Dawn with some hydrogen peroxide to clean your grout. So you can skip the bleach, which can be very strong smelling, and you have to worry about it staining your clothes, and opt for the Dawn and the peroxide to get that grout line clean again. With the holiday time here, a lot of us are doing a lot of cooking, and that means greasy buildup on the vent hood. And I ask you, when was the last time you took down that vent hood and scrubbed it? So if it fits in your kitchen sink, that's perfect. Fill up the bottom of your sink about 1 inch high with hot water and some Dawn and some baking soda. Again, the toothbrush and Dawn, scrub away at that greasy buildup so that you get better ventilation and a cleaner kitchen. And with winter upon us, we might be worried about the icy sidewalks and driveways. But if you're like me, you don't want to be using traditional salt because I have a dog and I don't want her paws affected by it. And I also have good hardwood flooring, so I don't want the salt being brought into my house. Dawn is a great alternative that you can mix Dawn, rubbing alcohol, and water into a spray bottle and put it on spritz, and you can spritz some of that thick ice clumps by your entryways and it'll break it down more naturally without damage to pets or floors. And of course, when the springtime comes, Dawn is a great weed killer. You can use 30% vinegar, Dawn, and a dash of salt in a gallon bucket and then put it into a spritz bottle or use one of the pump spray bottles. And it is a more natural way to kill off your weeds that you're not exposing your family to toxic pesticides. Big X. Over these 3 things you should not put Dawn on. The first is leather. It will break down natural leather, so don't use it on coats or furniture. The next thing is floors. We might think Dawn is such a great cleaner, let's use it everywhere, but it can create a slippery surface, so don't use Dawn on your floors. And lastly, this one's up in the air. Some people are pro using Dawn on this. I am not, and that is carpet. I don't like using any detergent on carpet stains because the detergent can leave a residue which then attracts more dirt. So I prefer just using hot steam in a small carpet extractor. But if you're going to use Dawn, make sure you use it diluted, and you can mix it with a little bit of seltzer and even vinegar as a carpet stain remover. So I hope these little tips were helpful. It's all about practical, easy, doable solutions to make your house beautiful, safe, and functional all year long. Make sure you subscribe, and we will see you next time.